Hello, Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, and cross watchers. This is your tarot and oracle reading for the week ahead whenever you're finding it. If you're subscribed and you're watching along as I post, this will be for the week of April 15th to the 21st, 2024. This is a special week because we're using two new decks. These decks are from a subscriber who left donations. All donations go back into the channel. So if you want to leave a donation and see some decks here that you were able to fund, leave a donation, let me know your sign, and I'll give you a shout out in that week's reading or whenever I'm doing your signs reading again. So thank you so much for all of your support. I am so appreciative of this little community here. But let's dive into it, okay, Aries? We're going to start with the Woodland Wardens Oracle. First card out for you is the Porcupine and Anemone. Anemone? Anemone. Tell me how to pronounce that in the comment section. Oh, beautiful. And you're the first sign to get this card, actually, and it says boundaries. It did come out in reverse as well, so that's something to think about here. For some of you, you know, I got like the vision as I was shuffling the card of an old memory of mine, of an old reading that I did a long time ago, actually. And the moral of the story with that is you need to know when to say to yourself, enough is enough. I'm not going to keep showing up and putting in effort towards this friendship, towards this connection, when you are not really showing that much interest back, when you're not showing that much enthusiasm back, okay? It's just boundaries, you know, and I feel like a lot of you are learning how to not get deeply resentful or upset or annoyed or angry when people don't return the same energy back to you. It's just more so you're starting to look at it from a place of like, okay, well, that's what they can offer right now. So I'm going to meet them where they're at, and I'm going to pull back myself and go focus my intensity, my love, my attention elsewhere in the meantime. And it's like you're not necessarily cutting people off, burning bridges, but it's just more so like, okay, well, if you're not going to show interest in being my friend or participating in my life like that, I'm not gonna keep showing interest either. But you're still open, like if they have a change of heart, like you'll be here, you know what I mean? So that's pretty beautiful. I love that for you. That's healthy boundaries. We have the Finch and Peach romance. This is also just coming out for the first time. I mean, these are new decks, but you're one of the last signs that I'm filming, so beautiful romance bubbling up for you, Aries. I definitely see if you're single, you could be going on some dates this week or like a date this week, and you really hit it off with that person. Obviously, if you are already talking to someone or in a relationship, it's looking especially sweet this week. You could be going on a very special date or having a magnificent time with someone. You could be elevating your level of intimacy this week, whatever that means for you. And for some of you, you could even be elevating your level of commitment as well. So it's pretty beautiful. It's very lighthearted. It's sweet. It just feels wonderful. There's no major negative energies in your romantic life this week. If those of you who are watching who like don't have an existing romantic life and you're like, I'm not even talking to anyone, if you're interested in love and romance, this is definitely the week to put on your best outfit, go out with your girlfriends, your guy friends, get out there and flirt your little butt off. I don't know what to tell you. The romance is in the air, so take it or leave it. We have the Trout and Lily of the Valley, Purification. Beautiful. This came out for, I believe, the very first sign, Taurus, I think, if I'm remembering correctly. And Lily of the Valley is a very special flower. In the Victorian era, it represented harmony. You know, it was like a peace offering. It was like, okay, like sweet, beautiful energy being restored after perhaps arguing, perhaps a separation. It's just very gentle, it's loving. And I do feel like this purifying energy is entering your life at this time. And it just feels like old, sort of more heavy emotions are exiting your aura at this time. And the past is in the past. You feel the past moving into the past, and you're embracing this newer, sweeter, more romantic future for yourself. So things do feel to be purified, which is amazing. This is a great week to detoxify, to declutter, clean out your closets, everything. Donate some things, sell some things. Highly recommended. Okay, we're gonna pick 6 cards, 2 rows of 3 from the Tarot of the Divine. Again, brand new deck to me. So they're all face down. Let's see what they say. We have the Ace of Coins coming out in reverse as your first card. This came out for Pisces as well. And yeah, guys, there's a little bit of a frustration with the amount of money you're making or the cost of things. And I kind of felt this for you, I don't know, was it last week or previous weeks? I felt this slight worry in your mind about the amount of money you're making and like, oh, what do I do in the future? So that's interesting that it's coming out again here. We have the Eight of Coins in reverse. You know, this card's been coming out nonstop for the past few signs. This came out for Pisces as well, and I believe Scorpio. But yours is in reverse here. And this is not really that surprising, especially coming out next to the Ace of Coins in reverse, because it feels like frustrating. You know, you're working super hard. You may not be making that much money. I wonder if for some of you, you took a pay cut recently, or you recently increased your cost of living, maybe even both. But yeah, there's a little bit of financial stress that I'm picking up from you. It's not to say that you're going to be put into financially stressful situations this week. It just feels like this is already probably something that you're dealing with. So let's see what else comes out. Maybe it'll give us some advice. Five of Coins in reverse. Yeah, these are all cards of feeling really, really stressed out, frustrated about your finances, or even about your health. And the universe wants to help you. With the Ace of Coins coming out at all, like the universe wants to help you. And they help you in the form of sending you ideas on like what to do. So pay attention to what ideas are in your head right now when it comes to your business, your career, making money, anything, okay? You already have the answers that you seek. The universe always is guiding you in the present moment. It's never silent. You always can hear it. It's just a matter of consciously saying to yourself, oh, this is what the universe is saying to me. This is what I have to do. And then trusting that and taking action on it. Okay, so for example, if you run a business, what are your current ideas around business? I'll give you a personal example. Yesterday, I got the idea to run a certain sale and then use the profits from that sale to advertise another aspect of my business. So what ideas are in your head? You may already know what you have to do. It's just a matter of doing it. You are never alone, okay? And for some of you, if you need help, ask for help, accept help, receive help, okay? Second row of cards out. Fourth card is the King of Coins. Yes, this is the first time this card's coming out. It's so beautiful. Wow, I love the complete turnaround. Also, we're 4 cards deep. All of your cards are pentacles or coins, earth energy. Some of you may be connecting deeply with earth signs at this time as well, just generally Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And this is a turnaround in your mindset and circumstances when it comes to your health and your finances. Okay, and I am seeing someone here who's going to be a source of inspiration for you. For example, this could be a very wealthy person that you're connecting with, and it's almost like just by hanging out with them, some of their energy rubs off on you, which is great. Or if this is health related, you know, this could be like someone who's really into health and fitness, like a personal trainer or someone like that, or even just a friend who's super into all that stuff. And again, just by being around them, their energy rubs off on you, you get inspired, and you take the actions that you know you need to take in order to manifest more health or financial prosperity, more wealth. Okay, wealth is the combination of money and health. 5 of Wands. Arguing with yourself is what I'm seeing. Aries, another thing, I feel like a lot of Aries signs, a lot of Aries placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, possibly Venus. You have been really struggling for the past several months, I feel, years even, maybe even your lifetime, of arguing. So you may have a tendency to get very heated quickly, raise your voice, get overly passionate, or like constantly playing devil's advocate to the point where it annoys people. Or you may find yourself victim of this as well. And I feel like that's why the boundaries card came out in reverse for you. Okay, because that's a boundary as well. Boundaries aren't just things you set up with other people. It's things that you set up within yourself. For example, if someone is telling you about their idea, what they want to do with their life, their business, whatever, it should be a boundary within you not to hate on that idea or overly criticize it. You know, support that person, ask them questions. If you think it's going to be a failure, don't tell them that. Boundary. You know, ask questions. Tell them your thoughts, feelings, and opinions, but not in a way that's going to attack that person. You know, if someone just wants to talk and share their knowledge, their wisdom, their experience, their expertise with you, don't sit here and argue everything they're saying. You know, that can make them feel very defensive, on edge. So there's something here with that. You could even have a close friend or family member who you find is constantly very argumentative, which is very frustrating, or like stirring up drama. It doesn't feel like you're super emotional about this issue that I'm talking about. Like, it doesn't feel like you're emotionally attached to it. It's just something that you're dealing with, like on the surface level of life. You know what I mean? So very fascinating. And then final card out, we have the Knight of Coins in reverse. Wow. So 6 cards on the table, 5 of them are coins here. Guys, Knight of Coins is in reverse is no movement. It's like, you know what you need to do. You know the path forward. You know how to get there. It's time to start taking action. Really, it truly is. Try to journal or meditate and just clarify with the universe what your ideas are for moving forward when it comes to your health, when it comes to your finances, and start taking action on them right now. Today, if you can. If not today, tomorrow. All right, not in a few days, not in a few weeks, like today or tomorrow. That's it. All right, preferably today. Because the excuses aren't going to get you anywhere, not to be rude or anything. And it's also important for you to not get lost in romance, not to get lost in love, to the point where you're neglecting your own health and wealth and financial well-being. On the other hand, I also feel guided to say to you, taking care of yourself is not necessarily an excuse to reject love and romance and all things good either. So it's a fine balance I'm seeing here with you, okay? Anyways, I hope that made sense. Thank you so much for joining me. Like this video, comment how it resonated down below, and subscribe to the channel if you've not already. Doing all these things supports the channel, and I appreciate it so much. Watch for your sun, moon, rising, Venus signs to get the fullest overview of this week ahead. And if you want a personal reading with me one-on-one, the link to that is always in the description box, spiritpsychic.org. I also offer my intention oils there and spiritual life coaching sessions there, so check it out. Bye-bye.